Perrodin, the project specialist here with you today. I want to talk about, remember, if I go back to my goals when I started this channel, was how to do different things around your properties, how to write a rental contract, how to deal with rental situations. This is really kind of timely, seeing what we've got going on in LA right now. I got a message from a good friend this morning. His landlord said that he needs to get renter's insurance. And he asked me what I thought of that. Well, if you rent or you have properties, I require my tenants to have renter's insurance. And that is something that actually my insurance company requires. Here's why. And you want to do this. You really do. If you're renting or you've got a son or daughter that rents, you want them to have renter's insurance, or you know somebody, a good friend that does. Okay? Here's the pluses of renter's insurance is one, if let's say you overload a circuit or your coffee pot starts a fire, or you've got a heater and it starts a fire. Okay, most renters think that the landlord's insurance is going to take care of that. Okay, it will. For the landlord, it's going to take care of the property. However, then the landlord's insurance may come back and sue the tenant to get their money out of it. Okay, if the tenant was liable, the insurance company will come back or may come back and sue you for that. So to protect yourself, get insurance. You can bundle it with your car insurance, and from what I hear out there, it costs like maybe $15 a month. It's cheap. It's great protection. Do that. The other thing it covers, if you look at, it's like a home policy to an extent. Your renter's insurance may cover, let's just say, this odd item where you're out on the golf course and you hit somebody with a golf ball and you hurt them. Okay? How are those insurance or medical bills going to get paid? Your renter's insurance may take care of that. Your renter's insurance takes more of just than your presence in that apartment or that house that you're renting. Okay? So you want to do that. I mean, take a look at the situation here in Los Angeles. Not that that would ever happen to any of us, and it would go far above the limits. But, if you started a fire unintentionally and, it took down an apartment complex or something like that, you may be paying the rest of your life. And you don't want to put yourself under that kind of financial burden. So please, if you don't have renter's insurance and you're renting, or you know somebody that's renting, have them get it, because the cost of it is minor compared to the cost if something goes wrong and you happen to be at fault. All right? And there's other scenarios in which you could be at fault. Your renter's insurance is going to cover that. In today's world, you can't afford to be without it. So that is my tip today. For other ideas, check out that Perrodin the Project Specialist site. We're still trying, and subscribe, because we're still trying to get Dean his chicken sandwich. Thank you. And once again, I want to thank my wife for getting me a little tripod here. And I'm sure you want to thank her too, for everything being a little bit more steady than me doing this with my hands. Because I am an old fart and I've got the old fart shakes. So with that, I got a reflection probably coming up tomorrow that I think is kind of cool. You're going to want to check that out. And it'll be short and sweet, but there's just a number of things going on in the world right now. And this came up this morning where, my friend said, "What do you think about this?" And I said, yeah, you should get it. You should have a printer's insurance. I ask my tenants for a copy of it all at least once a year.